Hey guys, Rish here. So, thinking about purchasing your next house but not sure which outside factors to consider before you do so? Well, here are my top 5. Alright, so number 1, make sure you give a preference to a good neighborhood versus a bigger and better house. In real estate, a good neighborhood always beats a bigger and better house. And especially when you're going to go resell your house, it's actually going to sell a lot quicker versus a house that's in an average neighborhood. So make sure you keep that in mind. Alright, so number 2. The first one has to do with the actual neighborhood. Now the second one has to do with the location of the house. Try to avoid buying something on the main street or directly across from a school, especially high schools. The reason being is that there's so much traffic and anybody could be keeping an eye on your house and you won't know it until it's too late. So try to avoid those locations. And not only that, when you're actually going to resell your house again, right, it's going to sell a lot quicker versus a house that's on the main street or directly from across from a school. So keep that in mind. Alright, so number 3, try to buy something in a good school district. Why? Because 1, you may have kids who are going to go to those schools, but number 2, which is probably most important, is that you may decide to turn this property into a rental property, and now you will have better chances of getting quality tenants because they have to live in these neighborhoods and send their kids to these schools because for whatever reason they can't buy in these neighborhoods. So they'll definitely make sure they pay on time, right? So buy in a good school district, it really matters. Alright, so number 4, try to buy something close to major freeways or grocery stores or whatever you use on a regular basis. Could be the gym. Reason is that you don't want to have to drive to these places 10-15 minutes every day because sooner or later you are going to get tired of it. So try to buy something close to whatever you use on a regular basis. Alright, so number 5, which is often overlooked. Try to visit or try to see who your neighbors are on both sides of the house and also directly across from you before you actually write an offer. The reason for that is that you need to know who your neighbors are. You may like to party and people on both sides of your house may not like to party, and the minute you have loud music, they call cops on you. So you definitely need to find out what kind of neighbors you have. And not only that, for safety reasons, you should definitely know if your neighbors are nice or not nice, right? So make sure you do that. At least knock on one door before you actually write an offer. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you want me to talk about anything else in the future, please don't hesitate to contact me.